Hello and welcome to a new video. We have some really exciting news because Total WoW released an open letter to Blizzard Entertainment after their recent lawsuit where they asking them to publish fan-made World of Warcraft servers. So let's dive into this and read this letter. On the official Discord server, Torta, the main dev and lead of Total World of Warcraft, wrote with his team an open letter to Blizzard Entertainment in response on the recent lawsuit. As we can read, they are asking Blizzard to basically allowing them to use their framework and host a fan version of World of Warcraft, so basically their version of World of Warcraft. So let's read into this letter and see what's this all about. Otto writes, Dear Blizzard Entertainment, we are Total WoW, a group of fans who love World of Warcraft and share a lifelong dream of contributing to its development. Mysteries of Azeroth, our content expansion, is a collective effort of our community members. Writers, developers, 3D modelers and so on, each pouring their soul and skills into creating an environment where others can experience the vision we all share through expanding and adding into the universe you have created. During the 7 years we have been online, we have worked towards finding the right recipe to add an element of replayability to the natural progression of an MMO world. Every update brings fresh areas to explore, new ways to engage with the game, and leveling challenges that require players to approach the experience with creativity and strategy, while the hard-earned progress they have fought for remains valuable as the game continues to evolve. That's a really good point. They are really doing this because they keep the original version of World of Warcraft Vanilla alive in the version of Classic Plus with really good content. We have to give them that for sure. Let's go on. The response from our community has been nothing short of positive and heartwarming. Our players have consistently expressed that Mysteries of Azeroth feels like a home that always welcomes players back. And that's really true, I have to say that. Many successful games have a modding community. Also true. It is a part of gaming culture and a testament of the game's quality and the community's passion. That's completely true. I mean, if we think about Dota, it just came out as a game mod from Warcraft 3, and from it, games like Dota 2 and League of Legends evolved from it. So that's absolutely true. The passion for a game is something which lets it live on. And in the same spirit, that's what the team of Total WoW is doing here with World of Warcraft Classic Plus. The World of Warcraft modding community is flourishing, and as more tools become available, it will only continue to grow. That's also true. We can see this with Project Ascension as well, which do a great job with their game. Everything the devoted fans create enriches the game universe with diverse perspectives and innovative ideas. Absolutely true. As I said, the content from Total WoW is awesome. Your storytelling has inspired this creativity, and we hope that Blizzard embraces fan-driven content as its own legacy rather than alienate this passionate community. Unfortunately, unlike other studios, Blizzard does not yet have a framework that allows projects like ours to operate without risking legal conflict. Well, yeah, you can say that with this ongoing lawsuit right now. With that in mind, we respectfully ask that Blizzard consider establishing a formal ecosystem for licensing fan-run community servers. On behalf of our community, we can say that all players would be deeply grateful if you would consider working with fan communities like ours to create a clear, lawful pathway for building upon the legacy of the World of Warcraft universe with your blessing. By fostering an ecosystem for modders to run their own community servers, Blizzard can continue to oversee and control its progress while encouraging fan-driven innovation. This approach would not only enhance the gameplay experience, but also strengthen the bonds between developers and players, ensuring that World of Warcraft remains a true home for everyone who loves it. Other successful studios have shown how rewarding well-structured community server ecosystems can be. Daybreak Game Company provides legal permission for Project 1999, a private server that faithfully recreates the classic EverQuest experience. This partnership is confirmed by an official statement and discussed openly on the project's forum. Yeah, but this is dead, right? They can't really earn money with it anymore. So this is the reason they gave the permission for this. Something which is the main debate about the lawsuit from Blizzard's side here. We will go into this later on. Rockstar Games GTA 5 partnered with the 5M platform that enables community-run multiplayer servers that use Rockstar's GTA 5 engine while adhering to a licensing agreement, and so on, so on, so on. Over 1 million concurrent players have been reported to play there. So this is the role-playing GTA, right? That's true, but Rockstar Games was always open for modding, absolutely, and they use this as a marketing for the games for sure, which worked out really good for them. NCSoft granted a license to the Homecoming private servers for City of Heroes, allowing MMO, never heard of that. Bethesda has always been modding positive, and it's also a good marketing for them for sure. Same goes for Valve with Team Fortress 2, yeah. Epic Games with Fortnite, Microsoft and Minecraft, EA and bringing EA is, I don't know about this, but okay. These examples illustrate that when a clear licensing framework and technical safeguards are in place, fan-run servers can extend a franchise lifespan, fuel low-cost innovation, and strengthen a brand, all while respecting the publisher's IP and security requirements. Why it matters to Blizzard. A licensed framework for fan-run servers would extend World of Warcraft's active audience by bringing back players who have drifted away from the official game in search of a niche experience that mainstream releases can't accommodate. That's absolutely true. Community-crafted mods fill those gaps, offering gameplay that appeals to smaller, passionate audiences. This not only keeps the overall player base larger and more diverse, but also gives Blizzard a source of successful concepts that can be identified and integrated into future official content. We are open to any licensing structure that fits Blizzard's risk management and financial guidelines. Should Blizzard wish to move forward, we stand ready to adapt and meet whatever technical, security and data privacy standards you require. Turtle WoW community. For the past 7 years, our players have poured countless hours into building characters and stories that make Turtle WoW feel like a living, ever-changing world. Those memories and progress are priceless to us and to the people who call our servers home. A licensing framework would give them a permanent protected home so every character and memory can continue to live on without the fear of being lost. We look forward to the day you embrace this opportunity and would welcome the chance to begin a dialogue, offering any support needed to bring this program to life. Thank you for considering our ideas. We hope to find a resolution that will be best for the game and its gamers. Contact Turtle WoW. So this is a really interesting approach from Turtle WoW in my opinion. I think they do this because they have big problems with the lawsuit right now. It seems like they feel like they are losing it or the risk is getting too high for it. So they try to negotiate with Blizzard now in this form. Totally understandable, to be honest, and they have some really good points. I think the main missing point they are not talking about here is the insane amount of money Turtle WoW is doing with this project. It doesn't seem like they want to talk about this financial situation, because the main problem for Blizzard is they are losing subscriptions because of higher quality private servers like Turtle WoW. So they either can't release better games, or they are not ready to release better games, or they just choose poorly, like with SOD, to end good games. So instead, they are going this way to remove the competition from the market by rolling out their lawsuit. And because of this, I don't think Blizzard will be interested in negotiating with Turtle WoW. Nostalrios had the same approach back in the day. They even flew to Blizzard Entertainment headquarters back in the day and they had an official meeting, but they were not able to come to a solution to let the servers live on. This was back in the day when there was no vanilla servers. So I doubt that Blizzard will agree this time. Not without a big share in the money Turtle WoW is making. And I don't know if they will be ready to give up their money. I don't know if they even can it. I mean, they also have costs and stuff. This is a really big project by now with a lot of developers. Not sure if they are just able to, I don't know, give away half of their earnings. There is also some rumors that Project Ascension did something like this with Blizzard before they released SOD, because Season of Discovery was a lot like Project Ascension with the rune system. And there was this rumor that Project Ascension gave them their code, so basically for free. But for this, Blizzard won't go after Project Ascension. I don't know if this is true or something. This is pure rumors I heard, so don't take this for granted or something like this. And I think this would be an approach that Blizzard probably would also do with Turtle WoW. Maybe they would integrate them, but they won't give them something back for it. Pretty sure. Not after all the steps and all those marketing things. In my opinion, this letter is basically a sign of giving up from Turtle WoW. That's just my opinion about it. I doubt that Blizzard will talk with them, to be honest. So because of this, maybe Turtle WoW's future looks bad. We have to see. But that's just my 2 cents about it. Really, really interesting. I wanted to talk about this because I thought this is really interesting. And I wanted to read it with you guys together. So I will upload this now. Thank you all very much for watching. Let me know what you think about this open letter from Total WoW to Blizzard. Do you think it was a good idea, or how do you interpret it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you found this interesting, consider to like and subscribe for more World of Warcraft content. Special thanks goes out to my channel members who support me with their hard-earned real-life money, especially Nerdman and Salix for being high-tier supporter.